Hello guys, welcome to Spin Talk with Lord. Today we have Anyasa with us. Welcome brother. to
Thank you very
Raipur.
much. Thank you. Excited to be here.
So how was Raipur to you?
Really fun. I've been here before once. It was a great show. So super excited to be back. It's a lovely city, and yeah, I'm excited.
What changed when you signed with Anjunadeep?
Um, Signing with Anjunadeep was an evolution for me in my career. I was over the pandemic. I wasn't really feeling the sound that I was producing and playing, and I decided to reinvent myself, discover a new sound. I always had this idea to work with Indian classical vocals, so went in on that. And once the EP got signed to Anjunadeep, that really gave us belief that this is something worth throwing our momentum behind. It's been an amazing transition. They are an amazing global team. They have an amazing set of fans, and yeah, it was a really great upward trajectory from there.
Your music combines classical Indian vocals with techno,
Yeah,
and that is personally which is very close to me.
yeah,
And I see you connect a lot of with Shiva also.
yeah,
Like you have a track Shiva
yeah,
Valley.
yeah.
So what's that balance which you chase in your track?
Yeah, it's quite a tricky one actually because in the sort of really niche subgenre that I operate in, while there are a lot of vocals on my tracks, it's a very fine line between the vocals sounding a bit too. I wouldn't go as far as saying cheesy, but I would maybe say popish, or pop sounding.
Yes, a pop song.
Because if it crosses that line, it can then just quickly be categorized as like an indie pop or a Bollywood track. So it's a very fine balance that you strike. I typically do that with the chord structures that I work with.
Yes.
I always work with major minor chord structures to sort of keep that sense of intrigue or darkness in the songs. And then I work very closely with the singers to make sure that the vocal delivery, while it has expressiveness and melody in it, there's still a sense of I would say a little more refined and subtle delivery versus like sounding way too commercial.
Yeah, and what was the inspiration behind Shiva Valley?
The inspiration behind Shiva Valley. Well, I born and raised in Goa. I've spent all my life in Goa, but funnily enough, I've never been a Psytrance fan, and I've never been to a rave at Shiva Valley ever. So this track, when it came together, it was sort of like my tribute to like the Goa rave scene in Shiva Valley.
Yeah, because that sitar tune and the
Yeah.
track is like really mesmerizing.
Yeah.
It actually
yeah,
gives me goosebumps when I listen
Yeah.
to this. So the track Flector.
Yeah. EP.
What,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
an EP.
that's an EP.
Yeah.
So how many tracks that EP has and what it captures when your soul?
Yeah, that's a 5-track EP. It's something new that I worked on this year. After this, the 3 EPs that I did with Anjunadeep, I found myself touring quite a bit internationally. So I wanted to do something that's also English vocals and
Yes.
can connect with people from around the world. So that was really the inspiration behind Flecter. I think one of my favorite tracks on there is Only You, because it's the first time I'm actually singing on a song, which is something I've not been able to do throughout my career.
Check that track out,
Yeah.
guys. Only You.
So that's a really special one for me.
After going globally, you are having a lot of tours, a lot of things you are having right now in the studio. What pulls you back to your studio when you go to the tours and you meet so many people, and what makes you calm when you go back at that place?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like to be functional in the studio, I need a complete like reset. I live a very normal, sane, healthy life in Goa. Just sleeping at 10 p.m., waking up at 7 a.m. Kind of very sober, very normal. So that's really like my reset and safe space to create from. But yeah, I mean, it's a blessing that we get to do what we do. So get travel around the world, meet people who listen to your music. So I think that walking into any city or any club and playing to a room full of strangers, and they're appreciating your music is really the inspiration and energy you need to come back in the studio to create more.
This will be my last question.
Yeah.
As I ask, and I'm eager to know,
Okay.
what is that go-to track of yours in your pen drive which you want to play everywhere you go?
It's honestly, it changes like I would say every like 4 weeks or 5 weeks because I keep finding a new one. At the moment, right now, it's something I just downloaded like 10 days ago. It's from the new White Square EP that released on Exit Strategy.
Okay.
So that's the one right now.
So finally, we are coming to the end of this episode, and I want you to say something to the upcoming DJs in this line and in
Yeah.
this industry. Like you have a lot of experience, so what they can do in
Yeah.
their life to make that scene for them.
Yeah, I mean, there's couple of things only really that help you get successful in this industry. The first one is, as cliche as it sounds, is that you have to like sort of discover your own niche and your own sound within the genre. Whatever it is that you pick, whatever micro sub genre within the scene that you pick, find that's something that's unique and then double down on it. And the second one is build a community around you. I think what a lot of younger kids today forget is that when we all started out, we were also playing opening sets and we were playing
Yes.
rooms to empty people. But you built your community and you built your sort of core fan base who then become your supporters. So you really need to start like building your community out around you, in your city, in your home city. And only when you build that solid base can you really start getting booked around.
Thank you, Anyasa,
Yeah, of course.
for coming, and all the best
Thank
for
you.
tonight.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, I'll be opening for you.
Super excited.
See you.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. See you on the next episode. Bye.